Hello everyone and welcome back to Meet CISO. I hope you all are doing great. As social engineering attacks are growing exponentially, I am doing second part on social engineering attacks for better awareness. Also, you will be aware of this social engineering attacks if you are going for certifications or examinations or interviews. So, let's start with the first social engineering attack, that is whaling. Now, what is the difference between phishing and whaling? Whaling is a specialized form of phishing aimed at high-profile targets like executives, directors, or senior managers. If you are unaware what phishing is, I have covered it in my previous video. Click on I button at the top right to watch the video covering the phishing attack. Now, let's take an example to understand what is whaling. Imagine you are the CEO of a company. One morning, you receive an urgent email that looks like it's from your legal department saying, we need you to authorize this wire transfer immediately to avoid penalties, right? So you think, oh, penalty, and then you transfer the money. So when you receive such kind of communication, think twice before acting because this can be a social engineering attack. So, how to protect yourself against whaling? So, you verify unusual requests, especially financial ones, or saying if there is any emergency. You have to train executives on phishing awareness. Use multi-factor authentication for sensitive approvals. Now, let's move for the next one. Let's move to the web. Now, let's say you are in a hurry. You type gogle.com instead of Google google.com. The site looks familiar, but it actually a trap. So let's say how it should happen. If you type gogle.com, in that case, the Google should not open. But the fraudsters create a very identifying similar kind of website which will open in front of you. You will think that okay, I opened the google.com, but you instead of google, you might have typed gogle.com. Right? This is called as typo squatting. Attackers register misspelled versions of popular domain names to trick users into visiting fraudulent websites. So, how to protect yourself is double check URLs before entering credentials, especially if you are doing any banking transactions. Bookmark trusted websites. Use security tools that block known malicious domains. So, this all things can help you from keeping you safe from typo squatting. Now, let's see what is next kind of social engineering attack in the plate. Let's go to the next slide. Next is Hoax. Imagine receiving an email or message claiming a new virus is spreading. Delete this file immediately or your system will crash. So, what happens is the person reading this file gets panic, following the instructions, and the person will unknowingly harm the system, and that's how the hoax works. So, how to protect yourself from hoax? Verify alerts whether it is coming from the trusted sources. Educate employees about common hoax messages. Avoid forwarding unverified warnings. Now, let's move to the next one, and that is prepending attack. What is prepending attack? That's kind of little bit of technical. Imagine you are searching something online and attackers manipulate search results by adding malicious code or text at the beginning of the legitimate data. Or let's say you receive an email in your inbox and the subject mentions safe at the beginning and you assume the mail is received from safe source or you assume the content is safe. That's how they prepend some say words like confidential or safe to give the surety that the message or the content is safe. So how to protect yourself against pre-pending attack? Use email and file scanning tools. Monitor logs for unusual prefix or edit codes, or train teams to recognize suspicious modifications. Let's go for the next social engineering attack. That is spam. Now, all of you are suffering through spam. You might have not heard this word, you might have heard this word, but you will be definitely suffering through spam. So, what is the spam? It's an endless email promising miracle cures, lottery winnings, urgent offers, limited sale. Most of the time, they are annoying, but sometimes they can be dangerous. They can be a social engineering attack. So, how to protect yourself? Use spam filters. Don't click on suspicious links. Verify the sender. Educate your team. This all can help you to save yourself from any social engineering attack happening via a spam message. And next is identity fraud. What is identity fraud? Imagine waking up to find loans taken out in your name, purchases that you have never made, or accounts opened without your knowledge, right? So that's an identity fraud. When attackers steal and misuse your personal information to impersonate you. So that is identity fraud. This is again one of the most vulnerable. A person never knows when they have disclosed their personal identity information and they have disclosed it. The attacker somehow gathered all the bits and pieces of the data, created the whole picture. Now the person has everything and they might be using your name to take loans which they will never pay back or do some purchases. So how to protect yourself? Monitor your accounts regularly. Check, check your bank and credit statements. Use strong, unique passwords. Shred sensitive documents. Don't leave personal documents or personal info in the trash. Be cautious online. Don't overshare personal details on social media. Report quickly. If you suspect identity fraud, notify your bank and authorities immediately. So that's all we have for the social engineering attacks. Now let's see how much you have gained from the video. Okay, let's start with the first question. Which of the following best describes a whaling attack? A. Sending mass unsolicited emails to random users. B. Registering misspelled domains to trick users into visiting fake websites. C. Targeting high level executives with personalized phishing emails. D. Spreading false virus alerts to mislead users. Question 2. Which of the following best describes a typo squatting attack? Sending fake emails to executive demanding urgent payments, registering misspelled versions of popular domains names to trick users into visiting fraudulent websites, flooding inboxes with unsolicited advertisements and scam offers, spreading false virus alerts to mislead users into harming their own systems. Guys, please do answer the correct option in the comments. A, B, C, or D, which one is the correct? There is only one correct answer to this question. So provide your answers in the comments and I'll be waiting for your answers. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your team, your friends, your family, and don't forget to subscribe to me, it's CISO, for more cybersecurity insights made simple. Thank you. Bye.